Celeste, what are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. So you're the killer! No, I'm kidding.
Right? Then you did find something?
Very well. I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
Damn.
Fucking Celeste doesn't hold back.
Right? So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. I wonder why. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste she saw Chihiro carrying. Would you mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow?
Celeste's account's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Where'd Monokuma go?
I don't want to voice Monokuma right now. I'll wait until later.
I was ahead of the dining room since Aoi looked like she had something important to say.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before. She won't come out, and she just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jill. So I just left her there.
I don't know if that's a smart or bad idea.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I think that was a bad idea.
My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Mood.
Yeah!
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm so worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh? A donut, of course!
Of course?
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
Really?
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Aww, I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with much of the other girls. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. Alliteration for the win. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
No, Geeky Girl, I feel you. I want donuts now too. I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? It's called being gay. It's fine. I'm sorry. I'm no terrible human being. Oh, wait. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl.
Aoi's account's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's the library! And no Byakuya to be found to interrupt the fuck out of us.
Unless he's in here.
Is he? Nope. He's not jacking off in the archives. It's fine.
Cool. The extinction cord wasn't there before.
There is. Then do we want to check the desk then? There we go.
Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Chicken Man was using an extension cord.
By the way, some of y'all are gonna love my edits for Danganronpa. Just saying. There's one edit I'm extremely proud of.
Oh, okay.
You'll see it when it goes up.
But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if...
Library desk stamp was added to the truth sections of your handbook. Yeah, the book of Genocide Jack. Yeah.
I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Almost as if someone took the file.
I wonder who has a hard-on for it.
But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Chicken Man.
There it is!
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
That sounds
I
sexual.
guess.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right?
The sex room. I mean the red room. I mean the what?
I forgot.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Begin the class trial, or... It's about to begin. I mean, it's not like I have a choice. Like, they literally just warped me right here already.
Exactly. I was like, fuck that.
Fuck.
Damn. Yeah, we're 50 Shades of Graying this. Let's go. Open the door, get on the floor, and everyone do the dinosaur.
Of all things to reference, y'all reference that?
Ahem. So, is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Kidding. I'm just kidding. How can I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
50 Shades is a terrible movie. What are you talking about?
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like you said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would just drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible!
Big talk coming from you.
Phew. So, now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle into the elevator and let's get this show on the road! I'll see you guys down there!
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. It's totally not me. Yes. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm, and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. It's that fat fuck, I knew it! Case closed. Let's get drunk.
Yeah, there we go.
Someone's standing right here. It's you. I know it. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Couldn't stop blaming that fat fuck over there. I couldn't tell if all that sweat was just from him being fat or him being nervous. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, giggity, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger, giggity. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? I redecorated! Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't to waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Yes.
Very good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly yeah, we've already been this before.
Yeah, good idea.
No.
Why?
just to make you tense up.
Ugh, that hurt. Alrighty. Alright, that's all the questions. Are you ready, Bryan?
That means yes.
Okay, cool, let's go. All rise!
No.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you
Yada,
can
yada,
figure
yada.
out who done it, then
You already
I'll
know.
punish everyone Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow.
I think that's pretty obvious.
I was about to say, yeah, that's the dumbbell.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
What?
Huh?
But that was
No.
it.
Huh?
Shoot!
Maybe we need to hear the whole conversation in case there's another one.
Oh,
Chihiro's
I guess they're looking for
fatal
the...
injury.
Yeah.
It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an
There it
iron
is.
pipe. Interesting.
Fuck.
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Okay,
Poor
go press the
Chihiro.
escape button. I believe there's a slowdown button as well. People mentioned that there was a slowdown button.
Yeah, I think it was like space to slow everything down.
Chihiro's fatal. It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what
Yep,
kind
it
of
is.
Blunt instrument. I bet it was an iron pipe.
Ah, missed.
Interesting.
I think we definitely need to slow down on that one.
That certainly would make for a powerful.
Poor Chihiro.
Sped up shit.
Chihiro's. It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a. What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. Yeah, guys, we're a little
Can
we're a
we
little
agree
rusty. Give
that
us
the
give us a
object
minute.
that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Well, you kind of have to,
It's an investigation, dude.
right?
Yay! That's so creepy!
It's an investigation, my dudes.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Oh, right, the chicken pox.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
It's you!
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro?
New element has been added to— Wait!
Oh, whoops! I was trying to go for absolutely shit.
No! Okay, we're gonna pretend we're gonna figure this out.
Wait.
Yeah, basically people are gonna start talking on top of each other.
Okay.
Yeah, and that white noise will block. Yep, there it is. Like that.
Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
Okay.
So it's pretty obvious what I gotta shoot, right?
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
A case closed.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong!
Shut up! Keep moving!
I might know
See,
one reason he could be involved.
I don't need no tutorial bullshit.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
No. Yeah, shut the fuck up, you little chicken man.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
God damn it.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But who has boob
But
lust? Raise
more
your hand.
important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know. For some fucking reason, it's pretty fucking obvious, but whatever. World is stupid anyway. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body.
Yeah.
How it's positioned, right?
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
No, she wasn't! I mean,
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Huh?
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
The real Genocide Jack is the friends we made along the way.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Ding 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 ding.
Dissociative identity disorder.
Yep. Which again is a real thing, and how do I pause this shit? No, I was just gonna say, because dissociative identity disorder is a real thing, and the people that do have it should seek to get help.
Exactly. Now, what's this fucking word?
It's schizo.
Oh, schizo? The one okay. Is it a T? It's T. Or no, Z. What is Z?
Now I understand.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
But that's not right. This is identity
Is it
disorder.
because
Not
Genocide Jack has a
whatever.
split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Which is not the same as schizophrenia.
I was just about to say it's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's translation issues. Which is funny because I was on a fan translation and they actually understood. But I'm like, bad translators, bad.
Oh,
Bad
okay.
official translators, bad.
But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have had a split personality, it has to do with her behavior.
Bless you. Her behavior.
I thought
I got
you wouldn't be able to hear that.
Sorry.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
No, Diamond Pig, no. Byakuya is a chicken man. We refer to him as chicken man because we all do not respect him, and those who do are part of the weird chicken army.
Chicken army.
I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world is a front and back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
Julia, you are close.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control! I drive out the killer! Drive out the murderous fiend!
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her.
Huh?
What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, Just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Byakuya really is a dick, and yet Toko's in love with him, but that's for another day.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
I don't think she's a machinist. I doubt she has any hands
She's
with
a
tools.
masochist.
Yeah, I was about to say. What are you talking about, Mr. Lin? It totally is anime. Look at these people.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Hold on.
But in spite of that promise,
Can we just fire multiple shots at this guy, please? Just for me, for my own sake, because I know the truth. Thank you. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again!
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised!
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried! I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you!
If only that feeling stayed.
Right?
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the room. The courtroom. And then the next second...
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Oh, I see. So we just replaced the cutout. Okay.
Yes! What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Nah, we're gonna keep with Genocide Jack, and you're gonna like that name, even into Ultra Despair Girl, so stick with it.
You think her tongue game is strong?
Yeah, it is.
What the fuck is this? Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko! That's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality! So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
No, you shouldn't.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body!
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
I love Toko.
Do you?
I do.
This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
No, you're not.
Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Nope.
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
I love Toko.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Oh shit, yeah, it is Aaron Fitzgerald.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
It's almost as if someone did it the wrong way, though.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
I do.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
You're dumb.